Today our video is going to be a little bit different than what we usually do. We decided that it's time for an updated video about the things that we pack with us every time we travel and that work very smoothly for us. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Monday, it is July 15th of 2024, and I want to remind you really quickly to be sure to join us this evening. Our live is going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you've never joined us, it would be good to have you come. We always have a fun time talking about cruising, answering your questions, so come and be ready to enjoy the evening. Now, I wanted to let you know that if you are someone that shops on Amazon Prime days are July 16th and 17th, so they're starting tomorrow followed by Wednesday. If you do shopping on Amazon, those are days that they have specials on a lot of their products that they offer. We always check and see if some of the things that we are needing are on sale, but I also wanted to let you know that we have several things that we travel with, that they are always in our suitcase no matter where we go, especially when we go on a cruise. And I just wanted to share them with you because they're things that actually work for us. We've used them a lot of times and are really pleased with them. If you do happen to buy something using the links that are on our website or in the information box right beneath this video, so if you want to see that box, look under the video, and then under the words about it, you'll see a show more. Click on that and it'll drop down. Those are where the links are in the list of items. But if you use that, we do earn a very small commission, and so we thank you for your support. So Gordon is going to do this video today, and then tomorrow I'm going to just share some of the things that I really like and bring with me every time we go as well, including my favorite shoes that I just stand by and say you can walk a million miles and your feet are still okay. So I will see you with that tomorrow, and here's Gordon.
Hi there, this is Gordon with Let's Go Travel Tips, and as Allison mentioned, today I want to talk about gadgets that we take on our trips, on our cruises, that help us out immensely. I'm going to start with talking about power in the cruise ship. So this is our favorite cruise ship power strip. As advertised on Amazon, this says it has been approved for cruise ships. It does not have any power surge technology in it, and so it's basically just an extension cord. It has 3 outlets on it. This has a very short, about a 1-foot extension to it, which is fine for most applications. There's also 3 standard USB outlets on this, and so this works quite well to plug in any other devices you may have. If you want to plug your computer into here, I plug my CPAP into it because my CPAP actually has a long 6-foot cord on it. So even if this has to be plugged in on the far side of the desk, it's quite long. I do have another one that I will have listed that has a 12-foot cord to it. And so that's also one that we've taken when we know that we need to have the longer cord. So that takes care of the power that we need to take care of while we're on the ship. Sometimes when we go on a cruise, we embark on that cruise from a foreign port. Our last cruise to the British Isles, of course, was in and out of Southampton. Previous cruises that we've done have gone in and out of Rome or Athens. And so for the night or two that you need to spend in the hotel before the cruise, or if you're going to spend time there before or after the cruise, you need to have a power adapter. And so there's 2 of them that I've got that I'm going to list. This one is specific to Great Britain. It has the standard plug that's used in most of the UK, and then it has from there the standard US plugs, as well as 3 USB ports on it. So this, you can plug this into a jack in the hotel, and then you're able to plug in, again, CPAP, computer, what have you, charging, which I'll get to some USB stuff here shortly. The same thing I have that has the standard European round plugs. Again, standard US jacks on it, a couple of USB and a USB-C, which is very helpful. So these do not convert the power, change it down from the 220 that is standard across Europe down to the standard US 110, but it only just changes the adapter. It gives you the adapter for being able to plug in. But most of your electronics, your phone chargers, your computers, and so on nowadays, they'll take that higher voltage and not have to worry about it. Even my CPAP, I don't have to worry about it. If you do need to have a converter, I do have one of those listed for those items that you may have to actually change the power. The only items that we've really had to worry about have been hair items for Allison, her curling iron or her flat iron or her curlers. So otherwise, we've never had to worry about have a power converter, but just the adapter for the plug. We even have a couple of small ones that are just one-to-one, which are also quite helpful. The other thing you could do with these small ones is on the ship, there is a plug that is set for European, and so this will actually give you one more plug on the ship. So there's something to consider. The next item I want to talk about is a USB cable that we found that we just absolutely love. This is a 3-foot cable that has, actually it's 4 foot. It has standard USB as well as USB-C on the one end that you plug into, say, the car or into whatever it is that you're charging from. It's very nice that it has the USB-C because, as you may not be aware, Europe has now standardized on USB-C. So the last time we were there and we tried to plug into the car, it required a USB-C, not the standard USB. So that was very nice in order to have that. And on the other end, there's a USB-C, which goes into my phone just fine. It has a lightning, which goes into my old phone or into my AirPods, as well as another USB, and I forgot which type it is, but this one goes into many cameras and other chargers that we have. So it's just one cable that I have to carry that gives me 3 types of connections on the other end. And in the listing it actually says 6 because it's 3 to 1 or 3 to the other one. So that gives you actually 3 different connections. This is one of my favorite cords that we've gotten recently, so I highly recommend it. We found a device that lets us charge the phone, the watch, and AirPods all in one device. And this I can use again with my USB-C here and then plug it into the power on the other end. And this folds up very conveniently, so you don't have to worry about carrying this big one. You just got these 2 items and you've got that covered. Now sometimes when you're out for a full day of an excursion, your phone may lose its charge. I will carry this cord with me because sometimes the buses have USB-C available in them. But for those that don't, it's nice to have a battery. And you've seen the smaller batteries that you can connect on there. I didn't bring one down with me. But we have these other batteries that we found that go directly onto the bottom of the phone. And this is called an Iwalk. That's the brand. But you can see that it just plugs directly into the bottom of the phone, and then the phone charges right up. And this will charge it pretty much up to about 60% when it's been down to maybe only 10%. So that's really handy to have, and it has an indicator that tells you how much it's charged. And it can be charged with USB-C right here on the end. So I pull these out at night and charge them up. I also have one that used to go, this is a lightning connection, so if you have an older iPhone with the lightning connection, those are available as well. On to the next thing. If you are not aware, the walls of the cabins on a ship are metal. And so what we have done is we've bought some magnets These are swivel hook magnets, and they're actually quite powerful, and I usually carry 4 or 5 or 6 of them with me. And then you're able to put these on the wall of the cabin, and sometimes I will put my hat on here. Other times I'll put a coat, or underneath it I will put it so that it's on top of the patter, so that way we've got the patter up on the wall. But these are really handy so that you can attach things to the wall and hang a few things from the wall, which helps you to organize yourself in the cabin. Usually, in order to get these there, I don't just toss them direct in the luggage, but I actually put them into my shaving kit so that then they're kind of isolated away from some of the other stuff in my suitcase. Now, in talking about suitcases, to keep yourself from losing your suitcase or to be aware of where your suitcase is, we have purchased Apple AirTags, and we have a video, and I'm linking it, that will show what other options are available when it comes to tracking your luggage. So we currently use Apple AirTags. These, I have 3 of them that I've brought out, and these are in little holders that I put so that they're protected, and then I hook them inside of the suitcase. And so I have one that says GLBP for Gordon's backpack, GL1, GL2, just so I know the difference. I'll put one in my carry-on, I'll put one in my suitcase, and then on my phone I'm able to track that and know where my luggage is at any time. We also we have enough of these. We actually have 8 of them right now that we have, one for each suitcase, one for each carry-on. We each have a backpack, and then I'll have a spare. Sometimes when we travel home, we'll have to have a duffel, so I'll put it in there, or I'll put it into my bag that I have my photography equipment in. So that's what we use the AirTags for. Now, in talking about clips, here is my medallion holder that goes onto my watch band. You'll see I've got my old medallion in there, and it just fits on the side of my watch band, which is, to me, very handy rather than having it on a lanyard. And so the morning of the cruise, I'll have my standard watch, and I'll just take off the old watch band, just like that, and then turn around and put on the new watch band that has the clip on it, so that as I get on board and get my medallion, I'm able to just, as they hand me my medallion, I go ahead and I pop it into here, and it's just that quick, and it is quite solid in there. I've never had that fall out. And then I put it on, and it's on my watch. So there's my medallion, here's my watch. When I go up, I just tap it on their unit. It passes me in or off of the ship, or using it for purchasing or whatever you use your medallion for. It has a close enough range. When you're walking up to your cabin, you don't even have to hold it up to the door. Usually your door just unlocks. So these are really handy. Your medallion, you remember, is waterproof. My iWatch is also waterproof, so when I go swimming in the pool, or if I go down to the spa, or if I go swimming at a beach, I still wear my watch, and I've got my medallion with me. Another quick item, I mentioned I've got my AirPods that I like to use, and I use these all the time for work, or else I use them on the cruise when I'm editing videos. I don't take them around as much as I could because I'm afraid of losing them. I did put a nice little lanyard on there, but when I do want to use them, if I want to use them on the airplane as we're flying, we found this little adapter. This will plug into the back of the seat where your headphones would go, and then this is wireless in order to match up Bluetooth with your wireless headphones, and we found that this works with other wireless headphones as well. So that's kind of a handy item if you want to be using these while you're flying. I'm always afraid of losing them and having them fall out and never be able to find them on the floor of the airplane. So I haven't used this as much lately. I'll just either use the headphones that they give you when you get on, or else I've got an old pair of headphones that I plug in, and that works just as well. One other item that I like to use, that I like to take with me is a fun thing. This is my 360-degree camera. And you'll notice when you look at it that there's a lens on either side. And that's what allows you to get a 360-degree view when I use this. This one is waterproof. It's not the latest one. This is version 3. There's a version 4 out now. This is kind of fun, and so I'll link a video here that I've taken with this so you can see, because it's a lot of fun in order to see some of the things that you can with the 360-degree camera. So I thought it would be fun just to show you some of the things, the little gadgets that we take. And again, I've linked them down below, where we show the links to them on our Amazon store and also on our website, because these are things that we feel are very handy when we travel. One other thing we've done is all of this stuff will fit inside these little bags that we got. These we got from IKEA. And so in order to keep things organized, we have a his and a hers. And then I carry them both. But then I'm able to organize stuff where I'll put most of my power adapters inside of one, and then my other items such as storage or my little camera inside of the other one, so that I can keep them organized to my mind. I hope this has helped you in finding out some of these items that we feel are very helpful as we travel.
Thank you so very much for joining us. I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you, and God bless America. Love you. Bye-bye.